All right, we got a van update. So, been ripping this thing around since I cleaned it up. As you can see, driven it probably about 30-40 miles. Been pretty chill, other than the fuel filter clogging, which is down here. As you can see, that nice clear fuel filter I put in like a tiny bit ago, it's already rusty, and this is why. I just realized this today, and looks like I've got a fuel leak coming out of here, which is, not really what you want. But it looks like relatively easy tank to drop, and I got a new one on the way. It was only 175 bucks, so that's cool. So that is a bummer. But in other news, I've talked to a guy about getting these seals replaced because they're all gross, and I've started kind of working on the roof, getting a couple spots. So last night I did a little sanding, and I just put primer over it so the bare metal didn't rust. But yeah, so far so good. Started pulling up all this Bondo. As you can see, like, there's like a weld seam right there. I guess you can't really probably see it very well, but here's a weld seam right here. So plan is get all this Bondo off, get all these seals out, tape it up, and I'll probably re-Bondo, in spots like this. And like, I mean, look at that. That is hideous. I'm not trying to rebuild this entire roof the right way or whatever, I think I'm just going to do the 80% and call it good. So, yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Oh, yeah, and then as soon as almost just fell. As soon as I started driving it, got about 10 miles, and the brake master took a dump. So, replace that. It's got a brand new brake master right there, and it was cool. They had one in stock for $35 at O'Reilly's. Like, who knew, Pretty crazy. But anyways, this is the first episode of the van. Oh yeah, and the guy might be able to cut me out a new piece of glass for right here, which would be sweet. But yeah, first episode. Just ordered some primer and Bondo to take care of the roof, and yeah, so far pretty hyped. Little things are starting to add up, but overall I think it's gonna be sweet. Also, I polished this little section right here, and it came out pretty good. There's non-polished and then polished, so I think it could clean up. I haven't decided, but I think what I'm gonna do is just paint this white and just live with the paint and everything the way it is, because it's really not that bad. Just give it a nice polish, wax, and call it a day. And not like, I might throw some vinyl over this because it's pretty beat up, but just keep it with the original paint. I think it's, like I said, I'm going for the 80% here, not trying to get too crazy, because I got plenty of other things to get freaking crazy on. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at.